there everybody, this is Amy. Thanks so much for taking a moment to stop by my channel. Today I'm going to show you just a real simple, easy way to make a floral design on this glass bottle. And I will be using two Magic paintbrushes, a number 6 and a number 8, and then a number 1. Looks like a round brush by, or actually it's a liner, by Plod One Stroke. It's a one-stroke brush. Paints I'm using for this design are Classic Green, Real Brown, Moon Yellow, Magenta, Cardinal Red, Autumn Leaves, and Wicker White. All of these paints are FolkArt paints, a combination of MultiSurface and enamels. Alright, so I've cleaned my glass bottle off, and what I'm going to do next is dip my brush just a single color. I'm sorry, I try to get my loading of my brushes into my videos, but a little difficult time with it. So basically the flowers that I'm making, you're going to do circles, and they don't have to be perfect circles by any means, they're just circles. And you can do 4 or 5. I've done them with both, and I think on this design I'm just going to do it with 4. But you kind of overlap them. They aren't meant to be right next or right beside each other, but you can overlap them. And by doing this, you're just making the shape of the flower that you're going to be painting. Okay. Now I'm going to go back over this one a little bit just to give it some more paint. The more paint you put on your projects, the more durable the paint will be, just so you know. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here with the Autumn Leaves and do the same thing. Once again, keep in mind you can do these with 4 or 5 circles, and however you want to place them is fine. Alright. Make sure I'm on here. Alright, and then I'm going to go into the fuchsia, or the magenta, sorry. Don't know why I said that. You can see just a very easy design here. And of course I have a dog that wants to start barking. Yep, there she goes. I'll get her out of here if she continues. Sorry about that. It's a pretty typical thing when I try to do a video. It's got somebody doing something, some kind of noises. Alright, so I have that done. I'm going to take my liner brush and dip it into the white. And then I'm just going to come through and kind of go based on the lines that I've already developed because of the circles that I've created. And then just kind of following those, but maybe like not a straight line of, that I'm actually just outlining these. That's not what my plans are. And then I'm just going to go within each of the little circles, add some more designs to it within. And again, just very random. Doesn't have to be done with a specific stroke in mind or placement. And I apologize. Now my air conditioning just started. And if you feel like you need to go over something, go over it. Pure and simple. It's easy, meant to be easy. And that's what I aim for on my channel, is to provide you with easy painting ideas, things that will help you not be intimidated by being creative. That's my whole goal. And this is just very loose painting. Very loose. Not meant to be difficult. Because I think sometimes people think Well, that's just so simple. Well, that's what I'm trying to achieve, is something simple for many to be able to sit down and just be creative. You can create a new hobby out of this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you like it, that's what matters, and that's what I always say. If you're happy with your design, that's the important thing. Alright, so again, you can step back once you're done, take a look at these, see where you might want to add another stroke of some sort. Do choppier lines, not just a single straight line as you're doing the design, but you're kind of outlining around the edges and then going in and placing more interest and more strokes within as you complete the design. And there are other ways to do this kind of painting. This is not the only way, but I just wanted to show you this as an option. So you're basically using the circles that you've already created as guidelines. And then going from there to create your designs. Again, you can step back once you've done this and say, hey, do I need to add any more? Like, say this needs maybe a little bit more white, so does that. And then just go back in and add it. Maybe add it in different parts. Let some of it be light so you have a difference in your color combinations. But not all of them are real distinct. There you go. Pretty simple, huh? Alright. The next thing I'm going to do is pick up my number 8, and I am going to dip this into my classic green and my real brown. Maybe put a little bit of that moon yellow into it and go on with creating my leaves. And these are going to be very easy ones too. Look at this. I am pushing it down, and then I'm going to turn my brush so I have the darkness on both sides and make a pull like that. Very simple. And then I can pull a line through the center. If I feel like it's not opaque enough, not thick enough, then I'm going to go back over it. Or if I want, because it is a darker green bottle, and I want to do the lighter color on the outside of the design, then I can do that as well. I'm not really too concerned with that right now. The main focus is really just, I'll try a lighter one down here, is just getting the paint placed on. Okay, so I want the lighter on the outside, so I'm going to go like this. I can go over it if I want to make it a little bit thicker, and then come through here and add my stem. This is kind of an example, like sometimes I have a lot of where I have an actual stem for the plant, and I say you can just go and paint the leaves around your flowers instead of putting stems in. This is what it would be an example of that. I'm just doing the flowers. I'm not putting in any kind of a connective stem. And if you notice, I am turning my brush on this design when I'm laying down the colors. Just to give you an example, like right here. Okay, I have the lighter on the outside. I want to continue with that on both sides. So I'm going to turn my brush so the lighter paint is on the other side and go down like that. Now that kind of created a stem already, or a little vein in the center. That's fine. Don't even have to add anything else to it if you don't want. Okay, now this one, I'm going to go with the darker on the outside. I'm going to turn my brush and go back down it and call it a day. Very simple. Very simple. And again, that's what this is meant to be. Just an easy pattern. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm not creating Picasso style paintings. I'm not intending to. I'm intending to paint stuff that an average person can paint without a whole lot of experience, for that matter. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at this. Again, just a very simple pattern, and I hope you like it. If you do, give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and before you leave, there's a share button underneath this video. Please share this on your social network with all your family and friends. I am trying to grow my channel, and I would appreciate any help that you can provide. Alright, thanks again. I do appreciate you as a follower, and until the next time, I hope that you stay safe and healthy, and have a good one.